Put a bit of glue on these pins. And this one is going, let me just look, just here. What you want is that triangular shape going outwards from the other piece you've got. I'll just make a video on its own. That's taking a while to stick, but there you go. Doesn't that look cool? The little effects, guys, on that, it looks amazing. So now we've got to quickly bring this back over. As you can see, look, you're just mirroring it. So if you want to be in a rush or whatever, you can just look at these pieces and look on the one we built in, I think it was last issue, yeah, issue 44, and you can just mirror it and do it that way, if that's what you know. Yeah, and there may be some people saying, why are you doing the same video again? Which it's not exactly the same video. This part's a mirror of that piece I've just shown you, but we have got some other housing to do on this piece as well. And maybe, but what I'm going to do with this part, because it's so fine, it's going to end up going on the piece, on the housing part. I'm going to put a bit of glue on that bit there. And then what we do is just pop that on there like that. Hey all, welcome back to the channel, Rich43. Hope you're doing good, guys. Hope you're all well. Today I'm building more Millennium Falcon in 4K, guys, and we're at issue 45. There's the mag, which we'll look through shortly, and then here we've got the parts. If you're not already subscribed, guys, remember to subscribe, like, also comment and share. Press that bell notification. You'll always be notified every time I put the Millennium Falcon up on the channel. But without further ado, guys, let's crack on with the Millennium Falcon from Fanhome. Okay then, guys, so I hope you're sitting comfortably. Issue 45 of Millennium Falcon from Fanhome Star Wars. So what we'll do is have a quick browse through the mag, and then we'll crack on looking at the parts and getting on with this week's issue. And just a little bit of an insight, guys, coming soon. We're going to be doing the whole bottom framework of putting the plating on, etc. So I'm looking forward to that. So that's going to be cool. And here's the parts we've got today, guys. Hull plating, some plant-on details, which I think we're doing that a lot today. Cutting off sprues and putting basically on, I think, on the machinery. Yeah, we're detailing the machinery and then adding housing details onto this part here, which you can see here in the instructions. So it could be a pretty quick issue, a bit fiddly, but all good. So yeah, let's get these open. So that's that packet open, nothing left in it. So first of all, we've got this piece here, guys. This is hull plating. We're not using that today, but soon, guys, this will be being put all together on the framework. And here we've got some plant-on details. So I think this is going to be used for the hosing details. This is for the machinery part. So basically all you're doing is cutting them off the sprues, guys, which we have here. You cut these parts off, which can be very fiddly, but guess what? I'm using my sprue cutters, cut them off, and then you just plant them on here. It's not very hard, this isn't, guys. It's going to be a good issue, I think. I'm excited about this one also, as I was the last video. I'm excited about all my videos, guys, you know that. So yeah, we've got these plant-on details, and also these things here. So yeah, there's all our Planton details. And here, as I've just shown you, oh, another one here, another Planton detail. We've got these 2 sprues, which we've got to cut all these pieces off one by one. And guess what? Look, as I say, with my fancy, trusty new sprue cutters. I know, I'm bonkers. Sorry guys, excited about small things, eh? Right, so there's the parts. So sit back, relax guys, and let's crack on with this week's issue. Right, so I'm comfy guys, hope you are. Let's just take the cover off these sprue cutters. Now this is what we made in the last video. As you can see, all the Planton details are there. All these were glued on. Now this is just a mirror image. As you can see, it's exactly the same. It's just that it hasn't got the Planton details just here, which we're going to be putting on today. You can see there how it's going to look. So yeah, it's going to look like that at the end of it guys. All you have to do in this with your instructions, if you're following along guys, you've got numbers, I think there's 1 to 6. So you've got 6 parts. Let's have a count. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, there is 9 pieces, my bad. So there's 9 pieces on that sprue. All you have to do in your instructions is, like, for example, let me have a look. You've got number 1, which is these 2 holes here. So you'll look at 1 on your sprue, which is going to be this piece here. And then you cut that out and place it where it's saying number 1 is on it, if that makes sense. You do that all the way through with all 9 pieces off the sprue. So we're going to cut number 1 off first. So we'll just move this one, what we did in another issue, just to one side. Let's crack on. Yeah, I'm not speeding through this guys, I hope it doesn't seem like I am, but it's the wife's birthday tomorrow as I'm filming this, Sunday the 12th of January. So we're going to have a few drinks later, and then watch maybe a movie and stuff and all that sort of thing. And tomorrow spend time with the kids. So yeah, I'm going to get on with this video guys, hopefully get it edited for you guys, and you'll be watching it maybe Sunday as I'm just chilling with the wife on her birthday. But this is part 1 of the sprue, and now we're going to just stick this to the machinery. So yeah, what we do is we just glue these pins underneath. Now you've got a big pin and a small pin. As you guys know, you've got a big hole and a small hole. What happens is you put the big pin in the big hole and the small in the small. Simple as that. Push that in there, and that's part 1 off that sprue. I'll quickly bring this back over. As you can see, look, you're just mirroring it. So if you want to be in a rush or whatever, you can just look at these pieces and look on the one we built in, I think it was last issue, yeah, issue 44, and you can just mirror it and do it that way. If that's what you're going to do guys, if you want to get this done quick, as you're going to be building a mirror image of the one in the past issue. But as I'm filming for you guys, I'm going to go through it by instruction. So now what we've done is took number 1 off there, and the next one we're taking off is number 2. So this one here is number 2. I know, no logic really where they are on the sprue. I don't know why they don't just put them next to each other, to be fair, but hey, not the end of the world. So there you go. That's number 2 on the sprue. And again, you want to get a little bit of glue just on each of these pins. Yeah, and there may be some people saying, why are you doing the same video again? Which it's not exactly the same video. This part's a mirror of that piece I've just shown you. But we have got some other housing to do on this piece as well. And maybe someone hasn't watched the last issue, so I'm just going through this now just in case. And then you can see it on this one obviously. So what I need to do is big pin into the big hole, and obviously little into the little. Guys, this build is so therapeutic. It's a bit like the X-Wing when I did that. That's on the channel, but I stopped doing that halfway through. With one thing and another, they stopped doing the issues basically. It was through the COVID times and I just stopped paying for it, and then by the time I wanted to pay for it, they stopped. It was no longer available. So that's on there if you want to watch some of the issues I did. I think about 30, maybe 40. But it's exactly the same as that, where you're just pushing things into hole. It's simple, it's therapeutic for me. I do love it. But yeah, that's that one done. That's number 2 off the sprue. I'm going to stop gabbling guys because I'll be here all night. Right, so next one is this piece here, and this is number 3. So always be careful where you're cutting, guys, because you might get ahead of yourself. And see, that's what happens if you're not careful. Which one of them things that was damaged already, to be fair. I'm just checking and seeing if, yeah, it does. I'll have to glue that on. You can see here this little piece which was damaged already before I cut it off the sprue. There, you can see that on the mat there. That was coming off already. So what I'll do, I'm just going to reach over for my tweezers. I'm going to apply a little bit of glue just to the end of this. Forgot what I was on about now. Yeah, the X-Wing. It's just similar to that really. You're just gluing things and placing things on. Right, it's going to be fiddly to get up, isn't it? Try my other tweezers. I could delete this, guys, and then just not show you all warts and all, but I'm going to show you the bad as well as the good. Shit, I nearly saw them. Bad things do happen in model building, guys, and I need you to know the ups and the downs. There's an oval bit on that. If I just hold that there like that, might need a bit more glue. If I apply a bit more glue to that, we might be winning. Come on. Yeah, but that was coming off before I even cut it off the sprue, to be fair. So I'm just holding that. Should be dry in a sec. Blowing if that's going down the mic, guys, sorry. See, if this doesn't glue like this, what I can do is put it onto the piece, onto the machinery, and then glue it. So either way, it'll be alright. Yeah, it's not going to go on that. Let's try it while it's nearly there. Like a bigger blob of glue. Yeah, quiet, because I'm just a bit concentrating. You don't want to stick, does it, there? You don't want to stick to that, but it wants to stick to my hands. And that's why you have to be very careful, guys, when you're messing with the sprues. And it is a good idea to get sprue cutters, but sometimes this does happen. Right, what I'm going to do before this sticks to my finger, which I think it already has, I'll get that onto the table. We get this stuck on, and then what I might do is be able to stick it actually to the machinery piece. We'll see how it works. Right, this glue is strong stuff though, guys, it does stick your hands together. So number 3, as I'm looking at it, it's got to go just there like that. See what we can do now. Now I've stuck that into the piece like that. We'll get that little piece and stick it against there. A little trick for you there, guys. Might be easier than just putting on that little fine bit. And again, I won't worry about the glue if it's showing, because if you're doing what I'm doing, weathering it, you won't see that once you've weathered it. So I'll place that in there like that. And there you have it. That's all on and done. Right, so where were we? That was part 3. So now we've got to take off part 4. So this time carefully take this piece off. And then same again, guys. Glue the pins and get it attached to the machinery. Remember, big pins, big L, little pins, little L. That's that done. That's number 4. Then we need number 5. Number 5 is these pieces here, guys. Now, you've got 2 pieces here actually, and it's this one on this side. That is number 6, which we'll be using shortly. So get this one off first. These sprue cutters are a lifesaver, guys. They're so cool. So number 5, we want that to go in these 2 holes here. Same again, big pin, little pin, big one in the big hole, little in the little hole. There you go, so that's looking. That was number 5, now we've got to get number 6. And number 6 are going to be going these 2 holes here. So there's number 6 on the sprue. Yeah, if there's anybody out there, which I know a lot of people obviously like movies, give us some tips, guys, what movies I could watch. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing the new Bad Boys movie, which I know it's been out a while, but I know it's coming on to Sky a week from the Friday just gone. So this Friday, upcoming Friday, I might watch that. I don't know yet through the week. I've watched them all loads of times. I might watch the Bad Boys franchise and then ready for next week to watch the new Bad Boys movie. Right, so that tells him. That was number 6, and now we need part 7. So as I look at the sprue, this is how I do it, guys. Just look where it is on the sprue, and this is part 7 here. I've just realised as well, I know that sounds bonkers, it's the first Millennium Falcon of this year. Oh, a bit of news as well, guys. I've now, if you've been following me with the DB5, I'm just looking at this going on here. I had it over 24 month, easy for me to say, subscription. Now for the first year you get it every other month. Now from now on this year, I'm receiving another package this Monday. Received one last month, so every month now I'm getting one. So I've got 2 9 issues in a box. So I've got 18 issues to do with the DB5, guys. So I've got the work here. I've just got to get it done. I'm going down number 8 just before I forget what I'm doing. So number 8 is this piece here. So what I'm trying to say is I'm going to have to try and bang these videos out now, all my videos. I'm just concentrating on what I'm doing. I don't want to cut this in the wrong place, especially the DB5. So for example, my recap, I'm going to try, just let me get this sorted, guys, because I don't know what I'm doing here. I think that's right. So what we want, weld that there like that. Want it this way around. There we go. Want that on there like that. Yeah, I'm going to try and put more videos out and do the weekly recap a lot quicker. So by that I mean make it quicker. So it'll be a quick little video. So like whereas it's probably 25-30 minutes long, I want to try and get that halved. So just get, not speed through, but quickly get the recap done so I can concentrate on doing builds, guys, every week, which is what I want to do. That's part 8 fitted. And I think there's just one more piece, is there? No, that's all we've got, I think, 8 pieces. Yeah, this one is left till a later stage, so we're going to put that to one side. That's for something else. And that is the machinery all done with the details. So now we have 2 mirrored exactly the same. Pretty cool. But yeah, back to what I was saying, just I want to do more videos, builds. So I want to concentrate on doing those. For example, Millennium Falcon, I'm massively behind with that. And also the DB5, I've got 18 issues to do. I've got another 9 coming this Monday as filming this now. And I want to get that done. I'm looking forward to the DB5. So yeah, look forward to the future this year, guys. I'm going to try and bang out more videos a week. Still have the shorts for Elvis. But the weekly recap, I've got to cut that down because it takes a lot of my time to edit it. So I'm going to get that done and then hopefully get more videos out to you guys. So that was the first part of this video anyway, the detailing machinery. Let's move on, and we've got 2 there as you can see. Let's move on to the next part of this week's video. Okay, so we've got this piece here. That's how that's looking. This is the housing details, and the same again guys, we've got the sprue. Each one of these pieces on the sprue have got a number, and then that number goes onto here. So for example, if I'm looking at this now, number 1 is going to be that. It's going to be going into there, that piece there, and number 1 on the sprue, if I turn this way around, that is number 1. So number 1 on there will go to that number 1 on there. Simple as that, guys. So let's get this cut off. Again, be careful. It's so easy to cut in the wrong place. I mean, as you can see, I've cut there. You could cut there if you're not concentrating, and then you're gonna. It's not going to be the end of the world, but you're just not going to have the little details as they should have. I'm just checking. There's nothing else to cut off. No, I'm happy with that. And then what we're going to do with this is place that into that hole there, like so. That's how that's going to look. Pretty cool that. Yeah, what I've done is already cut number 3 off the sprue already. And looking at this piece now, what you want to do is be sticking it in these 2 holes here. Again, pretty straightforward. What you need to do is get the big hole into the big pinch into the big pin into the big hole, and the little pin into that fine little hole there. Now what you can do is either drop a little bit of glue in here, but what I'm going to do with this part, because it's so fine, it's going to end up going on the piece, on the housing part. I'm going to put a bit of glue on that bit there, and then what we do is just pop that on there like that. There we go, beautiful. There you go. And that is part 3 put on. And now you've guessed it, part 4 is going to go on that side. So we'll just leave that there a sec. And here we have part 4, guys. And as you can imagine, we're going to have a few pieces left on this sprue for later down the line, along with the sprue, this one here, earlier in the video. So again, apply a little bit of glue in there. And we'll put some onto this detail here. It's so easy, this is, guys. A bit fiddly and bouncing about things off your fingers, but it's so easy to do this build so far. There you go, look at that, guys. Look at the detail on it. So cool. Love it. See, I'm not sure whether these will be weathered in the future. What I'm doing is letting them stack up, and then when I'm told what to weather, I might weather a lot of them all together, if that makes sense. So that was part 4 put on. And now, last piece of this video, guys, we need number 5. And number 5 is this one here. Looks like some decks, that does. I'd love some decks, guys. Do some mixing, etc. Be cool. Bring that to the channel. How would that sound? I'd love to do that. Maybe. Never say never. Right, so bring this piece over. What I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue there. Yeah, and I'm looking at doing a double issue of the Millennium Falcon, guys, over the coming week. So you can look forward to that. I need to start cracking on with these builds now. I really do. I might need a bit more glue in there. You know what, I'm going to put it on the back of here also. But yeah, I really want to crack on with all my builds, especially DB5. I really love that build. And now they're coming through thick and fast, because I'm on the last year of the subscription. Oh, they'll bang them out, guys. I'm going to be getting them, and I'm going to bring them to you as soon as I can and get that up and running. There you go. Look at that. Wicked. And that is it, guys. So we've got these spare, well, not spare, but parts for the future. That one, that one, that one, that one, and that one there. So these sprues will go safe to one side. We've we've also got these planton details, which we have not had to use today. Put them to one side and safe. Sprue cutters are going to sleep. But here we have, guys, now. That was from last week, issue 44. Plus we've got this week's, and we've got this housing details also. That is it for this week's issue, guys. So it's a bit fumbly. I'm trying to just crack on through this video. I'm hoping that didn't show on video. It probably has. Sorry, I do apologise. Plus my battery died on my phone halfway through the video, so it's been one of them videos today, guys. But I got through it, and as you know, I'll keep cracking on and getting on with it no matter what. I do hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Please give us a big thumbs up. We'd really appreciate that. Take care. And that is it for this week's Millennium Falcon, guys. Basically what we've done today is detailed on the machinery and then added housing. So there's a lot of been like sprue cutting fine little pieces off and gluing them to like the little machinery block we've got, and then to the housing detail. It's been a pretty cool issue, guys. Bit fiddly, but all good. Do hope you enjoyed it. Remember to give us a big like if you like the video, and if you want more, guys, remember to subscribe, press that bell notification. After doing so, you'll always be notified every time I put something up on the channel, whether it's the Millennium Falcon or any other video I do up on my channel. Do appreciate you, guys. Thanks for your support. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. See ya. Peace.